Welcome back at 6:15 here on your Tuesday morning. I'm joined here live with Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas. Mayor Lucas, thanks for being here. I appreciate that.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
I couldn't not ask you. We've got another homicide this morning that we're investigating. Ray Daniel live there at the scene. Your reaction on the news of yet another homicide?
Well, you know, it's troubling. We had a homicide last night. We have one this morning. There continues to be this steady stream of tragedy so far this year. I've started attending weekly shooting reviews with the Kansas City Police Department. Really? All hands are on deck right now to make sure we're addressing the issues, but it's been a troubling start to the year.
A weekly shooting review, what does that entail?
And so there, the police department, a number of other federal agencies and our partners in law enforcement all get together and actually try to talk about what are some of the causes behind them, if there's group violence relating to it, basically trying to get every answer, every idea on board to make sure we're coming to broader solutions. What we want to say is that every shooting, whether a homicide or just an aggravated assault in Kansas City, is important and worthy of further study.
I appreciate you reacting to us this morning. Obviously, that news just coming in. But you are here to talk about the primary today. It is primary election day in Missouri. What are you expecting today as far as voter turnout? What are you watching for voter trends? What's paying attention?
Well, you know, we always hope that there's high voter turnout. We like engagement. Of course, we have a lot of elections, too. And I know this is a day that people may not be noticing. But whether you're looking to vote in the presidential primary, Republican or Democratic side, we really do often encourage people to come out because that helps build turnout trends for later elections. It helps us know how many poll workers to have, but we hope people make their voices heard. We understand that there are some illness concerns. Sure. We've lost a bit of our workforce, but we can guarantee we have cleaned everything. We'll make sure it's a good environment. We encourage people to use some of that same good hygiene we've been talking about for a while. And frankly, you know, it's not often that Missouri gets to be in the news nationally, and so we look forward to having folks' voice heard.
Former Vice President Biden here over the weekend. I believe you were at that rally, if I saw correct. Have you made an official endorsement yet? Are you supporting anyone officially?
I have not made an endorsement. I've been mayor for 7 months. I got my Chiefs Super Bowl, all these other things. I figure I'll relax for a little while and let the people figure out what they're doing. You know, I just really want to get people to turn out today, whether they're going for any of our presidential nominees. And by the way, there are some extras that you've absolutely never heard of who find their way on the ballot. And you can always write in Taylor.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
But nevertheless, I hope they get out there, and that's really what I'm encouraging. I went out to meet the vice president. Had Senator Sanders made it or President Trump, I'd be sure to say hello as well whenever somebody comes to Kansas City.
Have to ask you about coronavirus there. You mentioned the cleaning process going on. A lot of people worried about, should I go vote with that kind of thing today? No confirmed cases in Kansas City Metro just yet, or in Kansas City itself. What are you telling people? What concerns do you have on a citywide level as far as? You know,
on a city level, and even this morning, starting at about 4 a.m., I started getting emails from the Director of Public Health in Kansas City. We're looking at what a lot of other cities are doing. You've seen some events closing. You've seen other organizations, I think, take good precautions. We're still in the point where it's really precautionary. How do we make sure that we're cleaning, we're disinfecting as much as we can? We're monitoring a number of different folks.
And no plans to cancel things yet.
But no plans to cancel anything yet.
I think Big 12 championships this week.
I think our plan is working with the Big 12, a number of our other big events, that we're trying to make sure that if people are ill, they don't come. But right now, we haven't seen a big outbreak in Kansas City, and we haven't seen a reason yet to try to close down anything.
A lot to talk about this morning. We appreciate you joining us here this morning. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, sir.